So by slithering, it's like a snake, or is it rising like a
believe there is
worm?
only one thing I can say, which is that something big is slithering up toward you. So, what on earth?
Okay.
Other question you would have, I cannot fathom. So,
All right.
yes, Greg.
Sorry, what is slithering?
It is the sound of a creature that is sliding
Okay.
over a surface. And it is,
okay.
Yeah, excellent. So, yes, translation, that's an okay question. So let's go ahead and see about anything else that you want to say or do, because we have come to the point. Does anybody want to take action regarding the fact that the woman has pushed away at the leper and rejected him? Does anyone want to respond to that before anything?
I'm trying to grab the priestess. I'm trying to grab priestess and move away from the pit.
Excellent. Okay, so you can do that. In this game, everything is handled by saving rolls, and in most physical cases, it's saving versus paralysis. As I have discovered in previous play, that's sort of your go-to roll for getting an action off the way you want to. There really isn't anything else. And so you can spitball a little bit and say paralysis with your dexterity bonus. As you can see, I'm trying to work with the mechanics of the system rather than make new ones, but that's not exactly canonical. Roll a save versus paralysis and use your dexterity bonus.
Okay, I will do that. It's a fail.
Okay. So what you're doing is trying to get the woman away from the guy. I'm going to say that since your character is not an idiot, that you do actually get her, away, but not enough to prevent a grab or an attack on either her or you. So in other words, a successful save would have gotten you a clean getaway. Right.
Nice.
Right. So that's our situation for you. I'm interested in now the actions of Eric and Claudio's and Lorenzo's characters.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep away from the leper, and I try to see like in what direction is he being pushed. Like if he's being pushed towards the well.
That's a very good question, Sean. Sorry, Gregory. Did you have a direction, or were you just striking back at him? Because
yeah, I was going to the well.
You were going to try to push him toward it.
Yeah, like you're boring me. You don't answering me. I'm just going.
Roll to hit.
Sorry.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, to hit what?
If you're going to strike at him for a desired effect, that is an attack. I want to see if your attack succeeds. I'm not going to push this guy over backwards into the well out of nothing. So let's see how well you do.
So what bonus should I add to? Well, I think I had an 18, so I think it's okay.
Wait, stop.
18.
No, stop. Oh, you rolled an 18.
Yeah.
Oh, well, forget all the calculating. You succeed.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I said.
Right. Okay, you're right. Okay, so anyway, yes, that means that to answer Claudio's question, the fellow that she has pushed is now semi-comedically waving his arms for balance as he is actually tipped backward off balance on the edge. Exactly, Eric. Yeah, exactly. Tipped backwards on the edge of the well. And so, Tarhoon, do you have an action? So that's Eric, your character?
I actually do have one in this case.
Claudio?
Yeah, so I definitely take the opportunity to just prod the leper into the well, and possibly using my spear. So I don't...
Okay, another attack, and this one is actually quite easy. Armor class is minimal for this purpose.
Right, so
you're
my...
not going to do any damage to him. Do you want to seek to do damage with the spear, just to see if you do?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I want to push him, so I guess not.
Okay, do that.
So my 2-hit melee is +3, and I've rolled a 12, and the total is 15.
Perfect. You have succeeded. He does have, it actually does hit his armor class, which is good. Yes, and so you have pushed him, and so now he is fully overbalanced and fully headed into the well. Eric.
Can I give I'm fine where I am physically, but I just wanted to give a bellow to these lepers standing about. It's like, flee, you fools! Get out of here!
Right.
I just wanted to see it just as forcefully as I can to get them going.
Right. Now, you're not lawful, correct? You're neutral, or are you one of the lawful ones? No, you're not. That's right. That's right.
Neutral,
I remember you're neutral.
Neutral. Ordinary guy.
Right. So, therefore, you are shouting. That is fine. We have established that. Okay, guys, here it comes. The beast or thing snaking its way up from the pit obviously has a tasty morsel to nail on its way up. So you are treated to the dramatic sight of a serpentine abomination bursting forth from the well with this guy actually in its jaws, in a paroxysm of fatal, agony. And so, what are you looking at? Well, the fabulous beast, or the monster generator for Lamentations, came through like a champ. So what you are looking at is effectively a snake who has 4, well, you don't see all 4, but who has some small legs, clawed feet along its belly. Not a whole lot like a centipede, actually just 4. But
that just sounds like a lizard.
No, that is not a lizard. Okay, it moves like a snake. A lizard does not move like a snake. And if you are making every zoologist cry. So
sorry?
You are making every zoologist cry.
I'm so sorry, my ignorance.
And so but the point is that on the snake, moving like a snake, there are some clawed feet that operate as you see them as forepaws. One of them is gripping the lid, the edge of the well, and that's all you can see of it, helping to pull the thing up. Its big, huge, snaky head, like an elasmosaurus or something, is
What's the size of it? I mean, I understand we don't see the entirety of it, but I guess what's the thickness of it?
The thickness of it is you could not wrap your arms fully around it. So your arms could go around it, but your fingertips would not touch. That's at the thickest portion. And it is quite long.
Does it have any symbols written on it at all?
That's a really good question. And I commend your character's attention to any such thing. But the answer is no. When you get a chance to reflect, you will be able to identify it as consistent with plenty of writings about the adversary, Shaitan. I said Satan before, of course, just in English, but we all know who we're talking about. So this thing heaving itself and slithering upwards with a clearly enough physical grounding below the surface so that it can still move in an S shape. And the claw's hand or paw has just seized the lip of the well, and that has given further, so that now it is arching up and forward with pieces of this person literally falling in hunks and chunks from its jaws. And its eyes looking at you have a certain, I'm not sure how to describe it, because of its brow ridges or something. Its eyes have a certain fully human look of recognition, mockery, and anticipation. in its otherwise fully inhuman face. So, I believe
I take a step back and try to get out of the range of the snake-like creature, if possible.
believe that would be very sensible. However, the rules for initiative are clear.
Oh, yes, obviously.
Let us accord with those.
Fine. Let's kill this thing.
1d6, right?
1d6 for everybody.
And I'm on initiative count 2.
I'm gonna roll for Lorenzo.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
Number 1.
Okay.
I got a 6, actually.
All right. So
I rolled a 4.
Sean, 4 for Ibars. Is that correct? And then I'm sorry, Claudio spoke up loud and clear and first, and that means I don't remember a damn thing. So, what was your initiative number? You were very.
It was 2.
2. Okay.
I rolled a 4.
4, yes, for Ibars. I've got you, and let's see, Greg, did you get a result for us, please?
Yeah, and I rolled for Lorenzo, and we both had 3.
3. Okay. Sean, you're first.
Okay, quick question. Is there, and this is, I admit my original D&D is showing with this one, but is there such a thing as a language related to our alignment or a language of magic that I might know?
The answer to those is emphatically no. However, as the kind of scholar you are versed in various older forms. You certainly, absolutely, without even the shred of a doubt, be fully conversant in spoken and written Greek, particularly classical Greek for writing. And you also would be probably pretty conversant with functional Persian, especially in writing. And then we can effectively say that classical languages are fine for you from the perspective of this part of the world.
So I'm going to move. I guess I'll stay where I'm at. How far am I away from the others?
Well, I think the most important question is how far are you away from it? And the answer is quite close because you were sticking your nose over the very well that it
right.
Through. And in fact, you and Ivar's character have both explicitly moved away from the other player characters. So I would say that you've got a bit of a move if you were to want to get near them. Whereas, wait. Ibar's is actually, as I believe, had told me that his character was quite close to Greg's character.
Okay.
So,
correct.
So you actually, Sean, your character is the one who is the most separate from the others.
Okay. So Ishmael will lay his book of the Semi's Persian Divan out before him. And he'll raise his arms, and actually in Greek, he will cast his book speak spell on his book to see if the book has any mention of a beast like this. But at the same time, he's very clearly speaking to the snake creature to get its attention. So he's very loud.
What is he saying to it?
Creature of chaos, I have questions for you.
Okay. Now, book, animate.
You wanted magic? Now you have magic.
Let's see. What you need to do, what you are doing is effectively asking the book one question. And so you need to complete the spell by actually asking the question of interest.
The question of interest? Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, okay. The question of interest, book, do you have a description? Or I will quickly describe the question,
okay.
the beast.
This is what I'm trying to do here.
Okay.
we don't need to come up with like the proper computer language for the book.
Right.
You don't need to learn the interface.
I'm just asking.
What I want to know, you were going to say that you had questions of the creature.
Right.
Looking at the description of the spell, to cut to the chase, we're going to find out if the book can help you get the answers. So no preliminary questions. What is it that you seek to know?
Tell me this creature's name.
No. How do we do this? Sorry. I don't want to interpret.